Before we begin, just want to give a shout out to my affiliate Shopify. If you are on Etsy right now, you probably got a pretty crazy email that said they're going to be offering priority placement to anyone who is offering free shipping on their products. And I know for a lot of sellers, that can be really devastating. So it's time to take control back on your business and open your own Shopify store. Use your own domain, control your audience, control the power that you have in your business. If you use my link, meganbrame.com/Shopify, they'll give you a free trial so you can give it a shot, see how you like it. I know you're going to love it. And run your business the way you want to run it. All right, let's get started. It's time to grow your business, stop spinning your wheels, and build the life you deserve. And I'm here to help. My name is Megan Brame. This is Stop Sucking at Business. Hey guys, Megan here, 5-time award-winning entrepreneur. I'm here to help you succeed in your own business. So thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a bit of a literally walk and chat because I am pacing my house. Not bored exactly, but fidgety. I was supposed to fly today to Atlanta for a conference, and my flight got canceled. Canceled. And after a bit of hubbub, I booked a flight on another airline, Delta, for those interested. And I'm not flying out till this evening. So this day that I had spent tagged for life stuff and traveling, now I have a whole day to work, and I'm like, well, what do I do? So I made some coffee, put my earbuds in, and here we are. First off, book review. I listened to Michelle Obama's book, Becoming, on audio through the Libby app. Again, I definitely recommend getting that. If you have a library card, it hooks right up. You can download ebooks, audiobooks, just rent them just like you would regular books. Super cool. Okay, so I listened to, it's like 16 hours of her talking, right? And so I put it on when I was repainting my living room, which was a whole thing. Let me tell you, oh my God. And it was so hot and sweaty. Anyways, sorry. So I'm listening to her and she is so inspiring. And, I don't want to talk about the politics of it, but just the perspective of hearing her story as this woman who was just an ordinary woman, just trying to live her life and, go get groceries and go be a parent and go be this person. And then this world is kind of, I hope she's okay with me saying, thrust upon her where, Barack Obama's political ambitions just kept getting bigger and bigger, and the people around him kept pushing for more and more, and all of a sudden he's president and she has to navigate this world that she is totally not used to, groomed for, prepared to be in. And she, looking back, in my opinion, she did it so well, but it's so interesting to get her perspective of it, of just like the anxiety and the fear and the setbacks that, she got lambasted for putting her arm around the Queen of England. And it was just, I'm a huggy person too. I get it. So what a great perspective, and she's very well spoken, and I'm sure it was a very well written book. So I definitely recommend it. I would say don't listen to the part about her dad dying around people who haven't seen your ugly cry face yet, because I was sobbing while I was using my paint roller on the wall, just listening to her dad's last moments, and oh my God. Anyways. So yeah, Becoming by Michelle Obama. Definitely pick it up. I absolutely recommend it. She is amazing. So, last week I talked to you about goals and the goals that I have for the rest of the year. And I want to talk about I guess the best way to put this is rehashing the goals that I have for my business and the plans for it, and with a sidebar of talking about authenticity. So let me give you my real life example and then deep dive into it. So, I've mentioned it before that I have a social media manager who handles Instagram and Pinterest for me. She's been wonderful. She has been absolutely lifesaver, helped me out so much, but I just let her go. Not for anything that she did, but because I need to take my channels back. And I need to take my channels back because a lot of I don't know, a lot of the me has been lost in my brands. I mean, right now I'm talking to you and you can hear me and you hear my inflections and my weird turns of phrases and all of that stuff. So you and I are connecting on a level that I wasn't connecting with on Instagram or Pinterest or Facebook and Twitter to a lesser extent, even though I rarely use those. And the work wasn't suffering, but the ROI of it was suffering. And, in the digital world, it's all about them clicks, right? And so when that's not working, you have to start thinking about, okay, what am I doing and how do I do it better? And what is the thing that is gatekeeping or blocking here? And I knew that it was my social media manager. And that sucked, right? Like it sucks to let someone go, and it sucks to, to have that, because it wasn't anything. It's just the way that it works in this business, right? And I know many, many times I've said before, like, you got to automate, delegate, eliminate, and I still stick by that. But, sometimes these things just can't be delegated, I guess. And if you're running a brand where you're the face of it, then you got to be the face of it, right? So the lesson in all of this, this whole roundabout crazy way of talking to you about all these thoughts in my head, is one, this is a bit of what's the word, to like just kind of let go of things and just cast it off into the world. This is me saying, I feel right now like I don't have all the answers, and that I've taken a misstep, and that I have to work to dig myself out of this. And what I'm really worried about, if I can be totally honest with you, is I'm worried about the amount of work that it's going to take to be a person online. And I know how weird that sounds, one, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. To be a personality online, I guess I should say. It takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of uncomfortable access to your life, right? And I guess I've been fine with that, talking to you and writing blog posts about my business or writing blog posts about my house. Those are things that are sometimes vulnerable, but most of the time, I can kind of step away, and now I have to put my face on things, and it's very uncomfortable for me and very not looking forward to it. But I know that success comes after discomfort, right? You gotta take these risks and you gotta go for it. So hopefully this is a little bit of motivation for you if you've been kind of feeling weird about something lately, and feeling like you know the answer, but you're afraid to do it, or it's going to be a lot of work, or but you just have something in the back of your head that you have to do it to move forward. I'm doing it, and I hope you will too. So I got your back on this if you want to take that leap. Now, that's not to say that I am going to set an alarm on my phone and make sure I post 5 to 8 times a day on Instagram stories. By the way, as a side note, I had a friend who just went to VidCon and she kind of gave me all of the down and dirty about it. 1, midriffs all day, every day. 2, Instagram, as you know, is going to take off in a level that it's just bananas, and specifically Instagram TV, because they are now telling the industry to become early adopters. And, it's different from telling you and I, who are just kind of doing it for our business, but we're not like, these people are like heads of multi-million-dollar marketing departments, things like that. And Instagram is saying like, look, we're right on the tipping point right now. So you need to get on this before it takes off, because early adopters in these kind of worlds are always the ones with the most success, right? So, little fun fact for you. But when she was at VidCon, she told me that Instagram recommends 1 IGTV post a week, 5 to 8 Instagram stories a day, 2 to 3 posts on your feed per week. Now, isn't that interesting? You remember when it always went to 1 post a day, and then just kind of Instagram stories were just kind of fun things, but like now they are looking at all these algorithms and looking at the data, and the feed is just kind of going away. The feed is for your pretty pictures, and stories is for the behind the scenes, and IGTV is your show. And it's just, I can't wait to see what this all looks like in 2 years. It's going to be crazy. So, okay, let's get back to, I'm going to stop rambling. No, I'm not going to stop rambling. You know me. I don't stop rambling. That doesn't happen. Authenticity. Being authentic while still running a business, and understanding that you can't get pulled in 56 directions, because you are running a business and you are the face of the business, if you so decide, and you are an entrepreneur. So you've got a lot of stuff to do. So I don't want you to think, 1, that I'm not going to be utilizing things to my advantage to help me manage this. I still will be front loading posts for my feed when I can, utilizing my YouTube videos and redoing them for IGTV, using schedulers to make sure that this all happens. The only thing that is going to be really up to me, I guess, are the stories, but we'll see how that goes. So just a thought for you. And when I'm thinking about authenticity and thinking about, I think, a fear that a lot of people have, that if you want to be a face, a personality, a whatever, that you have to be just consumed by it constantly. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's a fair assumption for people. And I don't think it's a fair pressure to put on an entrepreneur. So just a little fun fact, I hope you feel, as you're working on your goals for this year, this month, this quarter, next quarter, this week, that you don't feel like you have to be an island that holds everything, even if you are the front-facing face of your business. It doesn't have to all rely on you. You just have to utilize technology to your advantage, I guess. And I don't want you to be scared about it. I am uncomfortable because I don't like having my picture taken, but it is what it is in this era, right? We're a visual society. And I wish you could see me right now, actually, because I'm standing on one leg with my hand out looking like, what's the deal, while talking to you. So maybe it's best that this is a podcast and not a visual thing. Anyways. So yeah, just an update for you on, I guess, the mea culpa that I wanted to let you know about. I still advocate for automate, delegate, eliminate. I just think that for me, I have to be better with my goals and understanding that who I want to be when I grow up means that I've got to be there, right? And yeah, I hope this is helpful. I hope this wasn't too rambly for you. It probably was like a C+ on rambly at most, at best, like probably a way too much rambly. Who knows? This is what happens when I pace and I walk around. Here we are. You're kind of like in my house walking with me, and I'm glad you're here. I will talk to you guys next week, and I will report back on what I learned at Haven if I ever get there tonight. I'll see you guys later.